Yes.
Yes.
I've got Eye of the Tiger.
Bada bing.
Fighter,
Alrighty.
dancing
Perfect.
through the
We can
fire.
begin. Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the Varum Chronicles, session 22. So previously on the Varum Chronicles, the party had begun their travel to Eidenloch, and on their way, stopped by a farmer crossing their paths. Brennan and the party took their chance to purchase his horses, but he did indeed drive a hard bargain. After stopping for a long rest and parting ways for the night, the party arrived to a crossroads where a small camp was set up. Immediately not trusting them, Kenneth and Vitallifrog approached them, the men requesting 15 gold. Immediately, Kenneth did not want to pay this measly sum and decided to turn around and look into his bag. Thus, looking at Vitallifrog and whispering, "Do you trust me?" Quickly, Kenneth threw Vitallifrog at one of the men, immediately knocking him down. And combat begins. We will start here. Combat and initiative have been rolled. And we will begin. Desmea, you are first. Currently, the situation, the three men at the camp do not know where you and Brennan are resided.
They don't know?
You don't know they don't know.
I don't know that they don't know.
Yes, well, you're hiding in a bush, remember? So I'm just telling you the lay of the
So-
they're not looking at you right now.
It says game paused for me.
It says game, refresh your screen.
Yeah, mine does the same thing too.
If it says game paused or refresh, because I unpaused it.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw you pause and unpause it right there. That was it. for me.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out my headphones thing. It's like not working.
No worries.
Can you just like skip my turn for now? Ah, no, that's not good.
Well, why don't you describe to Alex what you want to do, and he'll do it for you.
I'll probably just do a can I like flank?
Yeah, I mean you can.
Guess it's
If
like
it's within
speed
20 feet
attack.
of, if it's within the 30 feet of movement.
Which one seems to be like the biggest one? Like the boss, head honcho.
Well, the man that was talking and demanded the gold is right here,
Okay.
and then there's a man that Kenneth and Vitallifrog knocked unconscious, right here, and you can see by that falling
Unconscious, you
fig.
mean
Yeah,
prone?
you can follow that prone. Yeah, not unconscious, prone. You can see that symbol. That's the prone symbol, by the way.
Okay.
And then there's the drunk man who's kind of at this moment still kind of sitting down and processing what just happened.
Oh, so one of them's drunk.
Yes.
Okay.
But they all seem relatively similar in stature. There's not one brute, but there's not like a weakling.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to. Oh, that's 60 feet range. Okay, well then I will cast Spiritual Weapon on. Oh, there we go. On the one that's not prone but it's close to Kenneth. And all my spells are gone. So
Wait,
Let's see.
what?
We've long rested.
All your spells are gone.
I go to spell book and I only have blindness and deafness. It's not-
I'm
Not good.
blind.
I don't even have that as a spell. I didn't
Oh.
take it.
It
But
must
anyways,
have, there
I'm
must
going
have been a
to cast
glitch.
Spiritual Weapon on top of the person as a bonus action. And then as a normal action, I will cast Toll the Dead.
Alrighty.
And Toll the Dead, I can't roll it because it's not on my spell book, is a wisdom save of 15.
Okay. Let me import your character real quick again then. I'm viewing a character only sheet. There we go. Because I don't want that
I'll
to
go
be an
ahead.
issue for combat. So sorry, boys. 1
Okay,
second.
I'll go ahead and roll for my spiritual weapon on D&D Beyond. Does a 23 hit?
Wait, isn't it wisdom save? Oh, sorry.
No, that's
it's-
Toll the Dead.
Yes, a 23 hits.
Okay. So then he takes, rolled a 7. 12 points of slashing damage.
Now, you you targeted which one? Which one did you target? The one that you were attacking?
There we go. You see it?
Let me X out here because it's taking on my screen. Yes. Okay. Leave your target there. And I can do this. So he takes 12 points of damage. Damn. Okay. Damn it.
And you also have to roll for Wiz.
Yes, I will do that. Oop, that was as you.
Roll a 20.
No, because I accidentally rolled it as you because I had you selected. So.
Did you roll a 20 anyways?
No, because it used your. Well, I guess it was. No, I won't do that. That's not fair because it rolled as you. Hold on, I'm getting some technical difficulties myself now. I have to refresh. Let me see if I can. I'll just roll straight D20 on a website. He got a 15.
Okay, he saves.
Okay.
My DC is 15. So.
Tragic.
Boo. Alright, that ends my turn. And I'll, peek out, but I'll, try to make sure that they don't see me.
Okay. Why don't you roll stealth for me right now since you made an attack.
Oh, I have a disadvantage, which is really sad because I rolled a natural 20. But with disadvantage, I rolled a 6.
A 6.
Why do you have to? Do we know why you have disadvantage?
Because
Her
of my
plate
armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought. Okay.
Wait, disadvantage on stealth? Yeah.
Yeah, because she's trying to hide in the bush and she casts a spiritual weapon. But she rolled a 6 for stealth. So as you kind of cast your spiritual weapon, your scythe kind of comes out of midair and slices down on the guy who's doing the speaking. He kind of goes, "Ugh!" And he's kind of taken aback. And as you're like, yes, you kind of fall. You're kind of sitting down. You kind of fall out of your knee. And you kind of fall out of the bush a little bit. And he's like, oh, and he kind of locks eyes with you for a second.
You don't see me. You don't see me. That was him. And I'm going to point at Brennan.
Wait, I'm myself though. He can't see me.
he sees Desmaya pointing over into the bush.
I'm going to point at a tree. That was him.
Nice.
That's my turn.
You can hit the arrow and end your turn.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm a little flustered.
So you said it was like fog. There was a heavy fog, right?
It's heavy, but it's not I can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's like
But,
if you were to look like
heavy
100 feet away, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Heavy fog plus our stealth check though.
Yeah.
So what you guys are gonna see is Dismay, you're right next to me. The AR starts to get a little hot, and the fog seems to be start to get a little thicker, around where we're at. And all of a sudden, I disappear and cast Misty Step. I don't think I need to roll it, right? Well, I'll roll it for the sheet. I guess it's second level. Not that I know if Misty Step does anything. And I guess I can go 30 feet.
Yeah. You can
So,
teleport up to 30 feet in unoccupied space.
no. I think I messed up something. That's where I meant to teleport.
Okay.
Is that my actual character? Is it working or?
It's it's unoccupied space, so yeah, it works.
Okay, great. So that's a bonus action.
Why don't you to describe what it looks like for me?
Yeah. So, like I said, Dismay starts to feel like the air just heat up around her. It gets really warm. You look over and just extra mist is coming up. It's almost like the air is evaporating. You know, this fog's starting to evaporate. It's more steam. And then all of a sudden, I disappear with a cloud of mist, and a fog mist just appears right where I stand, where I move my character, and there I am, appearing for my misty step. And that's for my bonus action. But when I get there, like something looks off on arrival, right? And it looks like I almost tend to blend in with the mist. Like there's this blur, and for my action, I will cast blur at second level as well. And that's my turn.
Ochre?
So now, so I just jump in there, and there's this blurry, misty figure, and it's just appeared.
Alrighty, will that be your turn?
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's not letting me. Where's the enter button? Oh, there we go.
All right. So, right now, Vitallifrog is atop the prone mercenary, correct? As I had just been flung at his face and am now situated on top of him, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, just curious. In D&D, the frog actually does not have a single attack. If I were to use my frog tongue, because I assume like he's just like kind of like staring at me and I'm staring back at him. Can I use my frog tongue to like lick his eyeball and like can that do something to him? I just want to go like Vitallifrog.
Sure. So as you kind of you bonk him square in the forehead, and he gets knocked over, and his arms are kind of strewn about, and you're kind of like sitting there, like, and you kind of like hop back a little bit on his chest, and he kind of like looks up at you. His eyes are wide, and there's a giant like red spot right there, and his eyes go wide, and you go and hit his eyes. So why don't you Why don't you roll a charisma check for me?
Charisma check. All right, guys, don't worry. The frog in
no, actually, what would that be? What would an attack?
What are you trying to do?
I think it would
You know what?
be
You know,
a
no,
finesse.
I'll
I think it would be a
Okay,
finesse
next
attack
thing.
that would roll this
Sounds like
dexterity to see if I can
sounds
hit his
like a-
eyeball before he blinks.
no, because I'm thinking of
sounds
something
like a
different.
next
Here, I'll do something different actually.
All right, let's go.
My man's is going to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect. The frog stats
If
suck.
If he fails, he takes a 1d2 damage, and if he fails,
So-
he's blinded.
Okay, so he got a natural 1.
Let's go.
So you see Vitallifrog
Cat,
lick this guy's
You're the
eye,
guy.
and it must have hit the right spot because he goes, oh! He kind of puts his hands up to his eye, and he like is flailing about, and he'll miss his. He won't get a bonus action or a reaction for the next time he goes.
Let's go. And so, you know, that happens with Vitam going. And now, I am going to use my bonus action to transform back into normal Vitalium, and I assume I'm still on top of this man, correct?
Well, I guess if you're transforming, you're either like I mean, you can stay sitting on him or whatever thematically you want it to be.
If I'm still sitting on him, is he considered pinned?
No. I'm not going to give you that.
Well, Vitalium will transform back into his normal form, and that's all we have, folks. So I'll pass. Boom.
Alrighty.
How Foundry works.
So, after rolling on the ground, clutching his eye, he's going to use his action to stand up. He's gonna kind of push you to a little bit to one side as he kind of like skirts up and kind of rolls up, kind of still his eyes kind of red, and you kind of see him he kind of grits your teeth at you.
Isn't standing up half your movement on action?
It does.
Yeah.
Plus half his
Yeah. It's as well as an action, right?
No.
No, it just costs half of his movement.
Okay, perfect. So he's gonna kind of unsheath his sword and sling it to one side, and he's gonna charge at you, Mr. Vitalium, formerly Vitallifrog. Oops. And
as he's charging, Vitalium has his hands up, and he just goes, Vitallifrog.
so he swings his mace at you, and it does a 13 hit. No, I mean the 17.
No.
And he's gonna kind of dodge back a little bit, and he's gonna swing back at you, kind of in this angry fit. Does an 18 hit?
The 18 does hit, yeah.
All right, you take 6 bludgeoning damage. And that will be his turn. Here we go. So the guy who the scythe kind of sliced through, he's gonna kind of take his hammer from the back of his back, and he's going to run towards Kenneth, and he's going to swing his hammer at Kenneth, and rolls a natural 1. So has he?
Every time I open up, okay, wait, it stopped. Because every time I was clicking on my character, the GIF Troy sent of that day frog would immediately show up too, and it was getting real distracting. So he rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, so he rolls a nat 1. So as he kind of runs at you, he kind of stumbles a bit and kind of like charges past you, and then he turns around and tries to swing at you once more. And does a 7 hit? No. And that will conclude his turn as well.
Sweet.
It's at this moment that you kind of see the guy in the back kind of go, what? And he's kind of fumbling around, and he picks up his crossbow, and he's kind of drunkenly puts in his crossbow, and he's gonna aim it at Vitalium.
Vitella. Who?
Does a 10 hit?
No.
No. And it misses, and that will end his turn as well.
Instead of missing, can he shoot it at Vitalium, and Vitalium's skin just is so hard it bounces off?
Yeah, sure. He kind of shoots the arrow, goes like, bonk.
All right, and realizing he's cooked up a pot of shit stew for him and the gang, I told you I don't have money. So he's going to take his walking stick. He's going to drop his bag. Or I guess his bag was already down. He's just going to take his walking stick, and he's just going to go straight up at the guy's head. And because I'm not here to kill people. But, so I need to target him. Like so?
Yeah.
All right. And then roll the order stuff. Sweet. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Wowza. So I was told I add 1d6 to my next attack. Was I supposed to add it to that roll or my damage?
Yes, that roll, because you can't hold on to it
Roll.
onto this one.
Okay. Does wait, damage dealt to Kenneth? No, wait, no damage. I was just dealing with wind. Okay. I rolled a 20, not an 18.
All right.
All right.
That certainly hits. You actually, that roll made you hit.
Let's go.
That's height. That's PogChamp. All right. So as I swing out the club, I'm going to move my grip a little bit, and as I do, several bees are going to start crawling down my arm and get to the end of the staff. And as I deliver a swift blow, the bee's going to latch on and start putting at him. So this is going to do 5 points of bludgeoning, and then
Troy,
Yo, what's up?
can you help me after your turn?
I already went.
Well, it's my turn next, so.
Okay, yo, next round. I'll come over, alright?
ooh,
I think I
an
broke
extra
my
d6
Bluetooth.
of piercing damage from bees biting his head.
So what is that? What is that? That's 11 damage?
11 damage. I'm not swinging to kill, if that's
Okay.
even in the realm of possibilities, but I was swinging to knock. I was trying to club him in the head.
When you make a melee attack, you can specify whether it's lethal damage or non-lethal. So
Okay, yeah,
That's
certainly
your abilities.
non-lethal, but I don't think bees would bite a human being to death. But the goal is to go rough up. Incapacitated.
So as you
So,
shoot,
11 total damage.
as you kind of whack him with your quarterstaff over the head, as the bees kind of follow up the quarterstaff and start kind of like stinging him all over. He goes, ah, and then you see like the bees going like buzz, buzz, and he's swatting away in his face. Does that end your turn?
I'm gonna go back to where I set down my bag, swoop that up, and then I'm gonna just kind of move over here by like the tents.
You will invoke an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Okay. Oops.
Opportunity.
Wait, which way did you walk? Did you walk by both of them?
I walked away from behind.
What's up, Ben?
time where my
Can you
bag.
come switch me out real quick?
Yeah, you're taking. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll take my turn here and then.
Oh, here.
Okay, cool.
Before
Yeah,
I move
perfect.
a token.
We'll pick
it
up.
You
doesn't
can do it
like
right
that.
now. Go ahead, Steve.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, Ben, I can.
I'll
Actually,
go really slowly.
He rolled a 20.
That hits.
So you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you roll a 3?
So as you kind of whack him and kind of sort of start to like dodge away, he's going like ah, and he kind of swats away some of the bees and then and dinks you on your shoulder as you kind of turn away with his hammer.
Not like that.
And then you are over there, I believe.
Yeah. 6, you said?
Yeah. Alrighty. And then you can end your turn whenever you're done.
All right.
Like you said.
So remember
I'm-
also, you can hover over the tokens to see how injured they are at any point.
Yeah.
Oh, also, why don't you put your spiritual weapon token on the field?
Oh. Well, I have it now, so.
It should be under temporary combatants. Under your actors tab.
Sure.
Here, I'll put it for you.
I got it.
There it is.
Did I do it correctly?
You see it?
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did it. You can move it, correct?
all right, sorry about that. I'm back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna yell out, "Are we killing them?" And then can I roll perception to see if I see Kenneth shaking his head no?
Sure.
Because I will kill him if I can't see that. So, we'll see. Oh! Can I see him?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. Well then,
I'd rather not.
I won't cast. I'll move little spirit guy to the other guy who's uninjured, and I'll slice him.
All right, why don't you roll for an attacko?
Attack. If I okay. Roll. Do not consume spell slot on spell. Oh, does a 25 hit?
Indeed it does.
Okay. I will roll for attack. Okay, I guess I'll just. Nope, that's not correct. Just,
Did you hit the damage button?
I did. 10 attack.
Okay. Nice.
And then I guess I will just cast, hold person on the guy that this guy that I'm targeting as well. Just so he won't hurt my friends.
Which person?
That I'm targeting him.
Okay. Can you? What is that? That's a DC 15. Okay.
Wait, which one's the unconscious guy?
There's no one unconscious.
Oh,
The other one's just like kind of prone. So
He-
Or
Yeah,
I
he's
guess-
not even prone anymore. Sorry.
So he rolled a 15, or 14. 14.
So he's held for for
So he makes some wisdom save. Is what it says.
Yes. So he can't. He's basically paralyzed.
yes.
All right. So, you see your scythe come down on the drunkard and kind of slice the nape of his neck, and he goes "Ah!" as he kind of slings his crossbow to the side for a second, and then you shoot your hand out, and what you want to describe what your hold person looks like?
I didn't kill him. That's growth, right? We'll get everyone and like kind of look where Brennan used to be, which he's probably gone. I'll be like,
Very much gone. I'm very much gone.
What does your hold person look like, Desmaya?
Sorry, what?
What does your hold person look like? How do you want to do hold person? Like, do you want to have any flavor to it? Or?
Wait, I can't hear. Wait, what?
How do you want to do hold person?
Oh, I guess you'll see kind of like this weird, like light, like hand, like a spectral hand hold him. That's like light, which is very confusing because you think Desmond is very dark, but it's actually very light, and it's just kind of like holding him.
Okay.
Very subtly spectral light as well, so it won't attract other people.
You see him kind of freeze up as he's kind of like mid swing from after hitting Kenneth with the hammer, and then you just kind of hear like
All right.
before Brennan, you make your turn.
Oh no.
Suddenly you hear rustling in the bushes over here.
No.
And suddenly bursts out, "Help, please!" You see a woman run out in sort of dirty but not tattered fancy clothes. No shoes, as she has a look of extreme franticness on her as she runs coming out of the fog like almost like a ghost. "Please help!" as she's like kind of looking at everyone. As she runs up to sort of where the drunk man is, and it kind of gets down on her knees and says, "Help me, please! There's a troll in the dungeon." If anyone gets that reference, that's a Harry Potter
Is
reference.
that
by the
Harry
way.
Potter? Yeah. The bathroom.
Suddenly, you hear deep thumping.
Keep humping.
Yeah, steam pumping. It's kind of in the mist. You see a massive 10-foot troll
Oh no.
come out of the mist like a dark figure.
Oh my god!
As he gets closer, you can see that his green body is littered with scars. And
Yeah.
one of his arms is cut off at the
I told you
elbow.
about this until just now, so I'm sorry.
What
He's got a
is that
stump?
cut off?
One of his arms is cut off at the elbow, and there's bandage wrapping all around it. Kind of, it looks like it's been there for God knows how long. His other arm kind of dangling way below his knees, kind of dragging along the floor. You see one of his eyes is a deep gash through it, and it looks like it's been healed for quite a while, but there's no more, right eye.
I feel kind of bad for him.
Don't
As-
be about to give us the
As he stumbles over and comes up behind the woman and the man and kind of immediately knocks aside the woman with his arm as she goes flying to one side and takes the drunk man up in his hand and starts squeezing.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Brennan, it is now your turn.
Be me. Blow all my spell slots in one turn. How does this? So, as of right now, I have randomly appeared out of nowhere after casting all my spells. I look around, see these combats, then all of a sudden, right after I jump in, I see this troll come out, and this whole sequence happen. And I'm just like, oh shit. And so, I'm gonna respond back to Dismaya, being like, Dismaya, I think we have bigger things to worry about here than killing, keeping these people alive. They need to do that for themselves. What reaction do the other people we were fighting against?
Right
have to
now,
this?
the man
can I
who's
say?
kind of in its clutches is you hear gurgling noises coming from no, and his back is turned to you, but you assume not good things.
So the man who's in his clutches, is he one of the soldiers? I'm sorry. Or the...
Yes, he was the drunk soldier.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Just to,
Yeah.
Sure.
Then you see one of the soldiers is still stuck frozen, kind of going,
No, you can talk. You're
Oh, you
just
can-
paralyzed.
Well, I'm just gonna say you can't talk this time. And you see the man in front of Vitime kind of turning around and looking up at the troll, like completely ignoring you guys. Just kind of turned around completely and is kind of like shaking almost.
Okay, my question is, judging from that reaction from the guy who's shaking, do I think I have ample time to reposition without him getting his weapon? Or is it hard to tell? Hard to tell.
It's hard to
I
tell.
don't know. Okay. I'll stay where I am. And I will cast Eldritch Blast at him. My action. Or no, sorry, bonus action has to play this curse first.
On who?
On the troll.
Okay.
At this point, the troll he's murking people, right? It's pretty obvious he's killing things.
I mean,
Just 'cause-
from your point of view, this might seem like a bigger fish to fry.
Okay, I just wasn't sure. I didn't hear the entire.
You're gonna Hexblade curse him, right?
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
In general, how much of a threat would our characters know that a troll is?
Well, I mean, I'd presume everyone would kind of know that trolls are pretty dangerous.
Okay. Is it
So-
something that we think we could take in a fight, or is it something that we would know that we would immediately run away from?
I don't know. It depends on your character.
Okay. I'll wait for my character. I'll wait for my turn to then cast more.
So I haven't seen a troll. I'm assuming I haven't seen a troll before outside of rumors. It's just been.
You would have all have heard stories, bedtime legends. They're not, foes that kill, bunch of men and they've been taken down. You know that they're not like dragons, where like it's basically takes an army.
Yoo-hoo.
But
Mhm.
This
No,
is
it's-
really close to where I grew up. Have I not heard of Stumpy before? Stumpy
No, you haven't.
gives out Major Thumpy.
why don't you roll a history check, actually?
I said, would I know anything about this son of a bitch who has clearly had some run-ins before?
Roll me a history check.
You got it. See if my history minor is doing anything for me.
Not
It
natural
might
one.
be. I rolled
15.
15. I rolled 15.
You
I rolled a
haven't
14
heard
and a 16.
of,
What's up?
This Mr. Stumpy in particular, but you have been told by your father, while been on many numerous hunting trips, that there are some trolls located in the Feldrin Forest. Although rare at the southern parts of it, where Rosewood is located, there have been sightings before.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
And
I have
then
a thief.
this
Okay,
doesn't
good. Thank you.
change my action because I see that thing. I'm fucking scared. I still roll Hexblade's Curse into Blast because fuck that thing. That'd be a hit. It's a 21 hit.
A 21 does hit. Ooh, I love the effect. Holy fuck, that was sick. Eldritch Blast
8
effect.
plus what's my what's it plus my Constitution modifier for sorry fuck Hexblade's Curse. I haven't used the spell in so long. I'll give most damage to the first target. Bonus efficiency bonus. So my efficiency bonus is plus 2.
Are your spells back, by the way, Dismay? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Where do you see your proficiency bonus? Oh, plus 2. So it'd be
10 damage?
10 points of force damage.
Okay.
And that was my bonus action, my action, and I'll stay where I am. So my movement, that is the end of my turn.
You see
Oh.
the sort of
Spell.
what color Eldritch Blast is it?
Yeah, so my sword actually appears in my hand after I pop it out. I'm like, oh shit, and point the sword at it, like bam, bam, with my sword. It's red fire, like almost like the flames on my sword are extending out, but it's like a projectile that fires into it. Just red.
Okay. You see the red blast of energy kind of blast into the chest as the troll goes. Kind of takes his hand with the man, kind of flails through the air, and kind of looks around, and looks at you. All right, Vitalium, I believe you're the one that's up.
Vitalium, you see, as the troll comes out and kind of does that, you see his eyes kind of shift from the opponent that he is just kind of fighting, the arrow just dinking off his shoulder as he sees the troll walk up. And he goes, roll. Those regenerative abilities. I have to know more. As you see him kind of take 2 steps back, and you see his hands go to his chest, and he does like kind of like a CPR, like doo, doo, and then you see his entire body start a transformation as you see him turn into one of the largest mechanical bears you've ever seen. As the transformation takes like a total like 7 seconds, and then he puts his front paws on the ground, and then he roars up to the sky.
And is the roar slightly mechanical?
Yeah, like as you can, it's like a general bear roar, but then like as it goes on, you can hear like the gears kind of like clanking, and it sounds somewhat mechanical as it's like
What?
coming from a speaker.
What the fuck is going on?
Vitalibear.
Hear that?
And that will be my entire
Do I
turn.
hear you say what you said about the regenerative properties?
What's up?
Actually, never mind. Do I hear all your dialogue? Or
If
are
you're
you trying to keep
within,
it to yourself?
is something that Vitalium wasn't trying to keep to himself. He would have said at a normal volume.
Okay, I'm within
I
10
would
feet.
say you are 10 feet away. You probably would have heard it.
Okay.
He would have said it at a normal talking thing. And right now he's currently holding the mercenary, right?
Yes, and in his only hand.
Okay, cool. Sorry. At the end of my turn, Vitalium is going to, so he transforms, he roars, and he's going to. Is there any distance between Brendan and this campfire?
I mean, Brennan's, within a few feet of the campfire.
If I go over the campfire, can I be within the distance of the campfire and Brendan?
What do you mean? Like, move your token where you want to move.
I want to be right here, but there's a campfire here. I just want to be between Brennan and the troll.
I'd say why don't you roll just a Is there a stat for stepping in a campfire?
I mean,
why don't you roll a dexterity roll for me and see if you accidentally step on the campfire or something.
Okay, I can do that. It's just a straight roll. The things I do for Brendan.
The things you do
defensive
for
spell
Brennan.
up.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to sort of position your paws kind of around the dangerous hot bits, and it's not like a campfire that's at this point it's kind of very small, kind of simmering out.
Okay, so Vitalium does his roar and is, and then you see him kind of step in front of Brennan over the campfire. His eyes locked onto the troll. And you hear him go, Vitalibear.
Vitalibear. Alrighty. The troll, you see, as he's kind of standing there, locking eyes with Brennan as Vitalibear comes in front, the troll yells to the sky, kind of throws down the drunkard kind of with a thump, and he goes, ah! As he's kind of laying on the floor, not broken, but, hurt. He's gonna lunge forward and swipe at you, Troy.
Okay.
With his big hand. Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go.
Is he missing an arm, by the way?
He is missing an arm.
And he's got scars all over his body?
Yes.
And that woman, is she dead? Or she's...
Does a natural 20 hit?
No.
You got really lucky, and he rolled a natural 1 on his damage. So you take 11 points of slashing damage.
He has a +9 to attack!
It's plus 8.
+8?
Okay. So,
But no, actually, I don't know if it's... Here, wait, let me check real quick.
11 damage?
Well, because it was a natural 20, so it doubled. I don't know. If
One
it doubled.
doubled is
Okay.
2.
so then I am at
Stevie,
so it's
Matt
11
leads the
damage.
Lowe's.
Yes.
I'm at 23.
Why don't you give
HP.
yourself over HP? So in your character sheet, there's a temporary HP section. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so add the bear to that temp HP.
And it's 11 damage.
Yes.
Okay, so when I get back to 25 HP, that's when it's over. That's when my transformation's dead.
So you have 48 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So after he swipes it with his one hand, he's gonna try chomp down on you as well. Does a 23 hit?
Yep.
You take 10 piercing damage.
And how does he chomp down on me? It's 10 piercing damage? Fuck.
Yeah. So as he kind of clobbers you, and you your bare body kind of takes it and doesn't really move, and he kind of chomps down on kind of the on your back where you're kind of all that fat fur is.
And and then you hear Vitallifrog go, kind of like it's like bone breaking up. And yeah, Vitaly is not feeling super great.
And that will end his turn. So at this point, the one of the soldiers that was kind of not the drunkard, not the guy that's frozen, the guy that was kind of fighting, immediately takes out his crossbow and fires it at the troll. And as he kind of yells out, "Forget this shit! Get him!" And we'll fire his heavy crossbow as it hits the troll. And it will do 7 piercing damage. As kind of the arrow kind of slams into and kind of where his left pectoral muscle is, and kind of lodges in there. And that will end that soldier's turn. The soldier that's under the actions of hold person. What is it? It's a wisdom save throw. You have to beat 15 again. Is that it? Or what is it? What's the throw?
Sounds right to me. 15 wisdom save, I think.
Every turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I rolled it. Do you want me to roll again?
No,
At the end of each of its turn. Correct.
Yeah. He got a 3, so he's still kind of like stuck there, kind of. The drunk soldier who got thrown to the ground is gonna sit up and try to slash at the troll's legs with his hammer, as his crossbow got thrown to the ground too far from him from being picked up. You kind of see like blood draining from his mouth as he's not looking good. He's gonna swing at kind of his ankles. And he rolled a 21, so he does 5 damage as he kind of swings once, and he's going to swing again kind of on the ground, kind of getting back up on one knee. And he hits it he hits again. He rolled a 15 and gets that's 3 damage. So he does 8 total damage to the Mr. Trollio, Mr. Stub. And that will end his turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna look around. Do I see, like, I can see the whole fight unfolding before my eyes, right? Like, I see that everyone's kind of directed their attention at this thing.
Yeah, so you see everything in front of you. Desmaya's behind you. You see the soldiers they've stopped paying attention to you, and they're going for this troll. You see the woman who was knocked aside, kind of you see her kind of breathing, but she's like kind of dazed as she's beginning to sort of get on her 2 arms and try to push herself up as she's been knocked to the ground. And you see kind of the troll standing over Vitallifrog.
What the fuck is going on? And I'm just gonna let one go right at the troll, aiming for its chest. So I'm gonna target it.
That symbol, that sun symbol all the way, is a curse symbol for Hexblade, by the way, everyone.
Okay, good to know.
Sweet. That was a
It
good roll.
indeed.
Okay, add. Does a 23 hit?
Indeed, it hits.
Sweet. So as I'm going, lock it in. I see the bees that are on the guy's face, so I say, well, this is a bit of a party, so let's send some more guests. And I'll roll for damage. I did 6 piercing, so I think I rolled a 1 there.
Yeah, if the color of the number shows up red, that was a 1, and if it's green, it's a 20.
Yeah, so I rolled a 1 there, but I'll still also roll my... Oops, I rolled 2. The first one was the 4, though. So I did 5 piercing. 5 piercing from... 6 piercing from the bow, 4 piercing from the bees.
All right, perfect. So that's 10 damage total. Alrighty. Anything else?
I have a chance to look inside their tents right here, like just like a peek inside the flap, see if there's any valuables just sitting out.
Why don't you roll an investigation check?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Rolled an 8.
Because the trolls come up and surprise you so much that you don't have any time to sort of peer into the tent and look at anything.
Could have been a helpful person, but I chose to be a shithead. I'm disappointed in myself. Alright. That's the turn.
Alrighty.
All right. I am very torn because wait, hold on. Oh shit. Should I heal the guards? Or will that backfire? Because I think, the more the better, right?
I don't know.
That
Nope,
is a good
is it?
question.
More the better?
I feel like we'll leave that up to your discretion here.
Yeah.
There's advantages and disadvantages.
Does,
If
does the troll look injured?
Hover your mouse over it.
Oh, we can do that.
Oh, it's injured. Okay.
To describe it in a little bit more detail, you kind of see like sort of greenish blood oozing from the wounds that are coming from the arrows and the sort of the gash in one of its feet from the soldier, from the drunk soldier.
Is it possible for me to like flank it?
Or I mean, are you within movement? Can you get there in time?
This is where I go.
Can you
That
you can, can you can flank giant creatures, right?
yeah, so long as you have an ally on the other side of the creature.
Okay, yeah, you can flank it.
Okay. So since it looks super injured and I don't really want to kill anyone because I don't know if they're on our team or not, I'll use my spiritual weapon to swing down on it to see if it hits. Does a 19 hit?
19. Whoa.
If a 19 doesn't fucking hit, then
Wait, what did you use?
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, okay. It's telling me to. Oh, okay, it was just glitching. Yeah, 19 hits. Well, actually, it said that you had targeted the thug.
Oh no, I meant to target the giant guy.
Yeah, roll for damage on the giant on the troll.
I rolled 10.
10.
So I'm going to slash down with my spiritual weapon, and I'm going to flank it. I'm also going to cast inflict wounds. And just kind of whisper under my tongue, like, this is very fun. Oh, that's a 2, but I get to roll again. Oh, sorry, I forgot to press plus. No, this time. Oh, does a 12 hit?
No, it misses sadly. As you
Yeah.
try to put your hand on the troll, as it kind of moves around and notices you and kind of like kicks its leg away.
Hey, that's all I can do.
All right. I guess.
Does that conclude your turn?
Yes.
Perfect.
I guess so. I'm here seeing. Oh shit! Everyone's attacked.
Oh.
I'm gonna move up here into the space as well.
Also, I'm going to stop casting Hold Person on the guard. I'm gonna drop it.
You're gonna drop it?
Mhm.
Okay.
I will attack him with my sword. Sorry. If I can pull up my thing, 'cause for some reason it's not showing up. My sword. Oh, there it is. He got rid of my sword. It's just a spear, though. Is the actual thing, Alex, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's that is a 15 to hit.
A 15 to hit. A 15 hits.
15 hits.
Indeed.
Alright, I'll roll damage.
Indeed.
That is 4 plus 2, so 6 damage. And one thing that I want to do is when I'm swinging this, I'm going to remember the time I'll cook the dude with my sword and see if, and just kind of like hope when I hit this guy that happens again. when I
Sure.
attack.
So as you kind of swing your sword and the fire kind of sears kind of the edges of kind of like his sort of hip section, you kind of see like the sizzling as kind of green goo comes out. The troll kind of goes, "Argh!" But he doesn't burn away like before.
Okay. I am gonna end my turn.
All right. So, what does the troll do after he goes down to bite me?
He just kind of like stood back up.
All right. Well, Vitalium is going to shake his head. He's going to rear back on his legs. And then he's going to do exactly what the troll did to him. So he's going to rush up, and then with this big, meaty bear claw, he's going to go and claw the front of the troll. All right, he's rolling that right now. I get advantage, right? Because I'm currently flanking with Dismaya.
Yes.
Okay. That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Yeesh.
Okay. All right, so it's 2d6 plus 4.
2d6.
That's
plus
11
4.
slashing damage.
Are you doing like a paw attack or something?
As Vitalium takes his big metal bear claw and pierces the front of the troll. And then he's going to use that to give himself a second to ground all of his paws. And then he's going to kind of come up and do like this bear claw hug around him. And he's going to take a bite into the troll's side.
Ochre?
No, sorry. This is wrong. Advantage plus 6. Plus 6. Okay. 16 to hit?
16 hits.
Well, let's go. Alright, and that's 1d8 plus 4. Okay, which is 7 piercing damage as Vitalium takes his massive bear maw and just starts biting down into the hip of the troll.
All right, so what's the total damage again?
That will be 18 damage total, 11 slashing, 7 piercing.
Okay, perfect.
And after his bite, he kind of comes back with this bloody maw, and you hear the bear roar again. And it's crackly again as it's coming through like an old speaker, and there's like kind of like a lag to it as it kind of cuts in and out.
Ooh. Okay.
And Vitalium will end his turn there.
Alrighty. Hit the arrow for me.
Yeah, I was just making sure I didn't have any as a brown bear.
Alrighty. You see the troll kind of rear back from the bite, and his like stub is kind of flailing in the air a bit. Then all of a sudden he kind of like puts both of his arms to his sides, and then slowly you see the arrows in his skin start to crack and fall off as the skin kind of goes, and all of his wounds close very quickly as you see a new scar resides where the arrow and the slashes were.
Oh no.
And
That's not very fortunate.
he looks at Vitallifrog and comes down with both his arms. And rolls a natural 1. Does an 8 hit?
No, wrong. And natural ones always miss.
He as he swings with his non-stub arm, he kind of glances off your hard skin as it kind of, you hear like a boom as it kind of like bounces back, and he tries to kick you. Does a 22 hit?
Yep, 22 hits.
You take 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And finally, he yells and takes another bite at your. He tries to go for your throat.
God, he's got 3 actions a turn.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does hit.
All right. Perfect. Does you take 10 piercing damage?
Okay. And with that, you're going to see as he bites into Vitalium, you're going to see this kind of like ripple domino effect as you see the sheets of metal go as you see like them all ripple, and then you see that the troll is biting down into the humanoid form of Vitalium. My bear transformation has ended.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
And that will end the troll's turn. The soldier who originally had his crossbow out is going to fire another shot at the troll. And rolls a 21 and does 2 damage at the troll as kind of his arrow, but this time it kind of gashes the side of his leg and doesn't impale and flies past him. And that will be his turn. The soldier who is kind of held person by Dismay kind of, oh, God, what is that? A troll in these parts? Let's get out of here. As he kind of begins to run away.
Troll in these dungeons.
And that will end his turn. And then the thug that was kind of thrown down goes, wait! As he's trying to get up to one side. Wait for me! At this point, the troll's gonna grab onto him again after finishing attacking Vitalium, and is gonna yell at all of you, and is gonna turn around with the soldier and start heading off back to where you came from. And as you see the soldier kind of goes, "Ah, help!" All right, so Desmaya, Brennan, and Vitalium, you all get opportunity attacks.
Do I get advantage because I was flanking with Desmaya?
Yeah.
Do I go first? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. Oh.
How far away was that? Let me see.
Yeah. If you know what you want to do, you can go.
He was right there. So that's 15, 20, 25.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to first, because my spiritual weapon is up, I might as well, right? Actually, no, because it takes a bonus attack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I can do primal savagery. Because an opportunity attack is one melee attack, and primal savagery is a melee cantrip. So I believe I can do it. So,
Do
So Vitalium, as he's going away, you're gonna see him kind of like hold on to like as he's transforming back to this humanoid form. You're gonna see right before it goes away, he takes his bear claw and just hits his thigh as hard as he can. And then for Vitalium, that will be primal savagery with advantage.
Oh, he's badly injured.
A 19 hits.
Okay, yeah, 19 hit, no damage. It'll be 4 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. As you kind of, well, you're using your bite.
So it's not a bite, but it's like the remainder of the bear claw that's going to come.
So yeah,
before it comes away.
As you claw, like your hand starts to transform back into sort of like a human hand, but the tips are still sharp, and you gash through the troll's leg as he rips away.
Alright, I'm making my attack.
Which one of you is rolling next?
Is that it, Troy?
Yeah, it's
that's
only
just
an
an
you just get an opportunity attack.
No. I'll take an opportunity attack here as well with my sword.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Where I
20 hits.
Like 20 hits, and just try and slash it with my sword. Wait, was that? Oh, it's 20 after modifier. So
8 piercing damage.
10 with hex splits curse.
Oh yeah, that's
10
right.
total. 10 total. As I just try and swing for his legs to stop him from coming.
Alrighty, Desmaya. As
Can an
you
opportunity
see,
attack also be an opportunity spell?
Don't you need a warcaster?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think it has to be a melee weapon.
I can Google
Or something that, yeah, why don't you Google that? Because I'm pretty sure that's a later level thing. Or like if you have a feat.
I thought it was warcaster as the feat.
Or yeah, where you can use a spell as a opportunity, as a reaction. So Desmaya, as you see the troll, you see Vitalium claw one leg and Brennan slash the other leg. What will you be doing?
Am I allowed to use my spiritual weapon?
I don't know. So as warcaster says, when a hostile creature's movement provokes an opportunity attack.
It cannot be. I just googled spiritual weapon cannot make it opportunity attacks you.
Then you need warcaster for a spell.
Can I use like a non-damaging spell?
No, you have to use a melee attack.
Alex, am I allowed to use primal savagery? Because it's a melee cantrip. Does that count as a melee attack?
Let me see. Melee cantrip does.
Troy, I know with I have warcaster pulled up, and that spells the spell. When a hostile creature's movement provokes an opportunity attack from you, you can use a reaction to cast the spell at the creature rather than make it an opportunity attack. So that leads me to believe you need the feat to do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Because I'm not sure if it's because the spell's like ranged, so I'm not sure if it being a melee cantrip makes it different from a normal spell.
I'd say you can't. How much damage did your primal savagery do? 4?
4.
Okay, I'll just say that you do 2 damage instead, retroactively.
Well,
because it says that
okay,
you can't unless you have Warcaster as a feat.
Okay, so then
Unless you want to
can
make
I-
a different attack. So you can either take the 2 and it hit, or roll new.
Vitalium will no, he hits for 1 damage then, because he's just gonna
Okay.
punch him.
So as your claws go away before you connect, and you just kind of punch it really hard.
So for a single damage.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll just. Don't think it'll hit him. I'll just hit him with my mace. I guess I get advantage. I'm just gonna roll on D&D Beyond. It's a lot easier for me. Okay, that's 23.
The 23 hits.
The highest. I rolled 4 points of damage.
Okay. Alrighty. And with that, it is now Kenneth. It is your turn.
I'll take a Parthian shot.
You can also move
Ready?
close. Use your movement first. You can use as well.
I mean, 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Doesn't make much of a difference, right?
Yeah, I believe he's 30 or 40 feet from you. Yeah, 35 feet. Let's see it, Mr. Hawkeye.
Wait, so
Wow! Natural 20. A 29, I do believe, misses. Hits.
Let's go!
No way!
Now, let's see that damage, Kenneth. I want to see max numbers.
Big
Alrighty.
numbers.
Oh, that's huge.
Woohoo!
Damage.
15. Plus the bees.
Wait, how does that math right? You rolled 2d8 for your attack.
It looked like
17.
17 piercing.
17 total damage.
It's a crit count, right?
Mhm.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it counts a crit.
Where
You see
did it
that
come
plus
from?
8 in green?
Yeah. Oh, so it's. How is that? Wait, I'm confused. I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Where would you like this natural 20 to go?
So he's got a person in the one, right?
Oh.
He's got a person in his arm, and his stub's still dangling. You know, is dangling off his side, kind of running.
I'm going right for the ball and socket of the shoulder.
Okay.
And as I let it go, some bees will help guide my aim.
As the arrow
Swirling
glides through the air, it hits straight in the ball and socket of the shoulder. As the bees kind of follow and kind of make the wind trail of the arrow, you immediately hear him. He's kind of, his arm goes like, "Argh!" As he just kind of like stumbles forward. Let me see if he's still holds on to the soldier.
I'm still confused on the math on that. Crit. Isn't it double the dice?
It's double the damage.
Double the damage.
So when Chris rolls, he has a set number of like damage he does. Like it's like he does like 2d6 plus 4. The plus 4 is there, but the 2d8 is doubled.
Yeah, so he rolled 2d8 plus 5, or 1d8 plus 5. Because that's what I'm confused by. Because
So he rolled 7 damage, then doubled 7, and then plus 1 modifier or whatever.
I'm lost. So what's the damage? He rolled a 2 and an 8, right, on the dice?
Yeah. So
And
so Chris is normally when Chris does a arrow shot, it does 1d8 piercing plus 5 damage.
Oh, you rolled 2 dice instead of 1. Okay.
Yeah, because it was a crit. So now he
Oh,
gets 2d8
Yeah.
plus
I
5.
was confused because I thought it was okay. I did it. I've done it differently. Okay, I thought it was double
yeah.
today. I thought it was 8 times 2, not roll twice. Never mind. Okay, I got math.
So Kenneth,
Okay.
you see the arrow kind of give him extreme amounts of pain as his arm is almost limp, but he's still clutching onto the soldier, as he moves further away, and he slowly, you kind of hear his screeches, kind of as he kind of disappears into the thick fog, and you can't see him right now.
Wait, what?
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 Go save that guy's life or no?
And
No.
combat?
He held on to him. He rolled a 19 on strength save to keep holding on to him.
Can we
You kind of
chase
hear
after him?
the faint kind of echoey screams. Help!
Can we chase after him?
Yeah, you can chase after him.
Get back here! Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Hey, how's it going? No worries.
I mean, I guess I'll like run
That's
after
okay.
him because assuming he's like limping because he's like really injured. So
Sorry about that. Some dogs came into my room. It was great.
It's always
as my
great.
action, then I'm going to cast the cantrip light so I can see better. And
Yeah,
run
okay.
After him.
Um,
I'm a sprint.
you're a sprinto.
Wait, I used my action. I can't sprint. Never mind. I'm just going to follow the sounds of
Of the man.
the man, and hopefully my light will also be able to see it.
Okay.
And yeah,
As you begin to sort of run after him, Vitime and Kenneth and Brennan. Is that where your character is? Is that 30 feet, Desmaya? Did you move it?
Are you running forward to find him?
no, yeah. I don't know which way. Guess I'm
He
just
went-
gonna put myself over here.
Yeah, he went like that way.
Okay, I'm also going to like move my spiritual weapon 20 feet in whichever direction I think it is. I don't know. My foundry is glitching and will not move spiritual weapon for me.
Where do you want it?
Just 20 feet in the direction where I think the troll would be.
Um,
And didn't tell the party this, by the way. So.
You didn't tell the party. Wait, I'm sorry. I had to go.
But I ran after them.
So did we
Hopefully
see
you guys would have seen.
well,
me.
they can see you, yeah.
Does Desmaya's light cantrip help us see the troll at all?
Did you casted light, right? No, as of right now, you don't see it. The sort of the fog, you can see through the kind of the fog, you can see more of the thick underbrush, and you see kind of like the path it took though. Kind of like cracked branches and bushes that are like just rustled. It's at this moment that the woman that was knocked aside she kind of runs over to you, Kenneth, and is kind of holding you like, please, you have to help me. That troll, it took my husband.
That way?
Yes, we were driving our carriage up the road.
I
And
stopped listening. I'm already moving. I'm already moving.
as you kind of
I don't need
move away,
exposition.
please save my husband. Alrighty.
Give a thumbs up and I'm going. I'm ready to roll.
Brennan, it's your turn.
Shoot. So I just see them book it at this point.
Yeah.
Kenneth, where are you at on the map? Did you move yourself?
I haven't moved yet. I was just getting myself out of the dialogue. I don't know if I've had a turn yet.
No, but technically, like, let's just assume since it's your
Oh.
turn. Yeah, like
Okay.
Kenneth isn't moved just yet. You can move though.
But 'cause I want to know. So what have I seen? Have I heard that? I've heard that dialogue though.
Yes.
but I've only seen Dismaya run so far.
Yeah, you'd see Desmaya. She's within vision still, especially because she casted light.
I'm actually gonna thinking about her husband, but also I'm gonna actually take my turn to look. Is that this guy right here? Is he? What's he doing?
He kind of so his friend kind of turned away and ran, and he's kind of looking frantic, and he's kind of looking between where the troll went and his friend who's running away.
Okay, I want to look at him, see if I can see any symbols or anything showing that he's New Republic. Like, see if there's any distinguishing branding. I don't say branding, like emblems or something like that.
Why don't you roll a perception check?
No, perception. Motherfucker.
In the heat of the combat, you can't. The quick glance over his kind of his armament, you don't see the symbol of the New Republic that you would know as sort of a setting sun over an ocean.
Okay. Then I will end my turn.
Are you not going to move at all?
I'm not gonna move.
Okay.
Okay. Vitalium is immediately going to move his 30 feet in the direction of the troll.
Over here,
Oh.
that way.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, I was right here.
That yellow marker signifies, or that you see that 0 feet pentagon or hexagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you were.
Okay. Now, Vitalium is. Can I use my free action for a perception check to see if I can see the troll?
Sure.
Come on, Vitalium, you gotta do me some good now. 24.
At 24, as you kind of are following Dismaya's, the light that Dismaya has casted is kind of shining the sort of the thicker forest outside of out of the road, and you don't see the troll, but for a brief second you see sort of like the sort of the foot of the troll kind of pass through a bush, sort of 30 feet in front of you, and the bushes kind of collapse and kind of vanishes behind the trees and the fog again.
Okay, so I only see him for a split second.
Yeah. But you do see him for like a brief moment.
Okay. Immediately where how far away is he?
Let me see. Oops. He is 30 feet. Or it was about 30 feet from you.
Immediately after seeing that flash of movement, Vitalium is going to bring his palm all the way around his head, thrust it onto the ground, and I want to cast Entangle it's a 20-foot square of difficult terrain from that bush moving forward. So from that bush's point for the next 20 feet, my vines are going to wrap around, and the troll needs to make a strength DC check.
So why don't you cast that spell and place the template?
Well, okay. I will. Okay, I don't know where the troll is. Where's the troll?
The foot marker was right there.
Oh god. Okay. Wait, no. How do I?
The troll got a 12.
Did I place the active effects? I can't tell because it's outside.
Yeah. No, you got it.
Okay, so yeah, so then the troll is restrained by my vines, as they kind of go on like this light sheet on the ground, and when he steps on them, he kind of triggers their response to just immediately latch onto his legs, and the thorns dig into his skin, stopping his movement.
All right.
If he does free himself, he's still moving through rough terrain, where he moves at half movement.
Perfect. So as you kind of throw the vines kind of chase and disappear into the fog, and you hear a as he is now entangled.
Vitalium's going to look back. I've got him entangled. We need to keep going. And Vitalium will end his turn there.
Alrighty. It is now the troll's turn. So he rolled an 18. So he now, you kind of hear the sound of vines snapping as you kind of hear a roar, and you hear, help, please, and you kind of hear like, "Argh!" As the troll, kind of, you hear the voice get a little further away, but not by much, because it's still difficult. What's the range of the area?
It's 20 feet in the direction that he's headed.
Okay. Perfect. And that will be Detro's turn. Oops. I accidentally did the wrong thing. Okay. And now it is Kenneth's turn.
I'm just sprinting. I'm running as quickly as I can. So I get 30 feet of movement.
You can use your action to dash as well, I think.
Just gonna move 30 feet up to where I am now. Do I see the bastard? It's foggy.
You do not. But you can use your dash if you want to get closer.
Okay. She's saying her husband got like beat up. I should have listened more. Alright. Can I use my action then to climb the tree in front of me? Like, can I get like a vantage point up top? Actually,
Sure.
Let me ask before I do that. Where is the fog sitting?
What'd you
Is
say?
it like a low sitting? Is it like a low sitting fog? Like,
Yeah, it's like a
I
low
go-
sitting fog, yeah.
okay, so potentially if I climb up a tree, realistically I could maybe see him up above the fog.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he's so tall. Okay. I'll use my action to climb a tree. Just gonna position myself on the tree, it looks like.
All right, why don't you roll me a perception check?
It's back, boys and girls. Kenny specials. The less than fives are back. They first flew too close to the sun. I rolled a 4. I got a 9.
Yes, indeed. As you climb your trees, you kind of peer out. The fog sat a little bit higher than you had thought, as you can kind of see a tree rustle in the direction that Desmay and Vitalium were last sort of pointing, but you don't see the troll.
Okay. So I can really do this turn. I used all my movement and actions.
Alright. Do I see the troll?
Are you going to move?
I walk towards like Vitalium. like, I don't know, 30 feet.
So suddenly, sort of as Desmaya runs over towards where Vitalium is, your light kind of shines through the trees and the brush and the fog, and you kind of you do see the troll kind of making his way, kind of trying to kicking through the rest of the vines, in some of the thick undergrowth. Now you can see right as of right now. Yeah.
Can spiritual weapon get to him? Like 20 feet?
Yes, actually, it's just enough.
So are we still in combat?
Yes.
Can I go ahead and slice him?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Come on, spiritual weapon. Do the deed.
Do the deed.
Do the thing that you're doing over there.
Huh?
Huh?
Where'd it go? It's not in my thing anymore. What?
Huh?
It's like, it's not in my spells anymore. I have forgotten how to do spiritual weapon.
It should be in your spells. Have you activated a tab?
No.
Do you have action or bonus action or reaction checked on accident?
Oh yeah, you're right. Nope, it's just like it's not even. Ah, I found it. You don't have to come.
Okay.
I got it. I'm smart. Okay. Oh shit. Nope. The 13 hit.
A 13 misses. As as you try to move your spiritual weapon into the thick fog.
I see it, right? Do I see
Yes.
it?
You just
Okay,
misjudge the distance between because the
Okay,
fog
okay.
has impacted your depth perception.
Okay.
You miss
Yeah, and
a thousand
I
times.
see him within 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Does it have cover? Does it have total cover?
No, I'd say it has like 1/4 cover.
Okay, you're gonna like see me like yank my amulet off, and I'm going to like hold it up, and it's going to radiate like huge, just like general light. And I'm going to channel divinity, radiance of the dawn, as if like it became like light again, like as it like night is not fallen. And he has to make a con saving throw of 15. Let me see if I can find that. Features.
Throw it to chat.
What does that do? What is your thingy do?
I rolled it.
Channel the video, Radiance of Dawn. Let us see.
Oh, it's reading damage.
He rolled a 19.
Okay, doesn't matter. He takes half damage. Oh, 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
But it's radiant. Not sure if that. He's rolling really high on these like attribute. Really pissing me off.
Yeah, sadly, as a troll's constitution stat is one of its strongest.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Pretty hard.
Add that to the
As-
compendium.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, it rolls. It's 9 points of damage. I forgot to add the +4. Or is it 7? Is that
No, it's
half
five.
too?
You had it right. It's 5 because you rolled a 5 and a 1, or 5 and a 1 plus 4 halved, right?
So is it 7?
No, it.
Is the +4 halved too?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's
Right.
7 points of damage. Every point counts. Okay.
No, isn't it
That's
2?
right.
Isn't it 2d10? I'm confused. Did you roll a 5 and a 1?
Oh wait, does it add the 4 for me?
Yeah, it does everything for you. So it's 5. Yeah, it's 5.
Is it dead yet?
No. It is. It is as you kind of blast this energy as the fog in the sky shine with a brightness like no other. You see the kind of the troll in the distance kind of goes as he kind of like tries to move his stub up to block his last eye. Would that conclude your turn?